Hi everyone, it's Carolyn from True Crime Chat with Mommy Ramblings. How are you today? I have an update and a search for an Idaho toddler. It's been missing since Wednesday. So it's the third day of the search. Up to this point, the little boy has not been found. They don't suspect foul play, and we're going to look at everything here. And our prayers are that he's found alive and well, and prayers for the family as they must be just devastated right now trying to find him and so anxious. And it's horrible to think of. We're going to take a look at what's going on here. We're going to get all the latest updates, and we'll keep you abreast of this as this develops, and hopefully we have a happy ending here, but it's getting really scary now. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. I invite you to click on the subscribe button in the lower corner of the video so that you can become part of the greatest community on YouTube. Now let's see what's going on here. So today, September 4th, Friday, Idaho officials resumed their search for little missing 2-year-old Rory Pope. He disappeared from an Eagle neighborhood on Wednesday, and he went missing on Wednesday at around 12:15 p.m. by his grandparents' home near West Nordic Drive and North Arena Avenue in the Legacy Park subdivision. Officers, search crews, and neighbors have been combing the area without luck. Dive teams searched nearby ponds and drones were utilized, but so far they have found no traces of Rory. Now, according to KTVB7, the boy did not live in the area, but his family was visiting his grandparents when he disappeared. So the Ada County Sheriff's Office said there are no signs that the child was abducted, and that's why there has been no Amber Alert. We're going to go through the Ada County Sheriff's Office updates for September 2nd and 3rd. They don't have a current update for the 4th. We're expecting that very soon. So the update as of September 2nd was that their dive teams were suspending the search for Rory due to darkness. They will resume ASAP Thursday morning. And they were going to have Eagle Police Department and the Ada County Sheriff's Office deputies in the area overnight and would update if needed. The Eagle Police Department, the Eagle Fire Department, and others continued to actively search for little Rory Pope, who was last seen just after 12:15 p.m. by a home near West Nordic Drive in Eagle. Crews have been doing extensive searching all day, including dive teams on several ponds in the neighborhood, police using drones to fly overhead, officers, canine dogs, and others doing comprehensive ground search by foot, and investigators getting ring camera footage from neighbors. So far, this is again the update that was given on September 2nd. There's no evidence of any kind of foul play associated with Rory's disappearance, and the search does not meet the Amber Alert criteria, so that's why that was not issued. Detectives have entered Rory's information into the National NCIC database as part of the standard process of looking for him. Now, at this point, crews are fully staffed and continue to search. Adding extra people they feel is not necessary, and they say if they need volunteers, they will let the public know. They totally understand people want to help, and they would expect no less from the Eagle residents. There has been some posts on other social media asking for volunteers, but at this point, the Sheriff's Office cannot incorporate more people into the search, and if they do need people, they will let everyone know on their ACSO Facebook page. They do realize it's been very difficult and deeply appreciate the public's patience. Again, they will alert the public ASAP if anything changes. Rory has blonde, curly hair. He was wearing a green shirt when he disappeared, and anyone that sees Rory is asked to call or has information in 911. Now the update from Thursday, September 3rd from the Ada County Sheriff's Office says this, that the Eagle Police Department, the Eagle Fire, the Ada County Sheriff's deputies, and the Boise Police have all resumed the search for missing 2-year-old Rory Pope, who was last seen around noon on Wednesday at his grandparents' home on North Arena Way. Crews have been doing extensive searching since Wednesday, including dive teams on several ponds in the area and police using drones to fly overhead both during the day and overnight, officers, canine dogs, and others doing comprehensive ground search by foot, and investigators getting all the Ring camera footage from the neighbors in the area. Dive teams have concentrated their search on Thursday on 2 ponds closest to the home, while Eagle, Boise, and the ACSO detectives have been recanvassing the neighborhood. Gene Ralston, a world-renowned underwater search and recovery expert who lives in Ada County, has volunteered his time and equipment. He's using a remote-controlled sonar unit to search the pond nearest to where the boy was last seen. The pond is full of brackish water, so visibility is very limited. The pond is about 25 feet deep, and that is in the middle, so the hope is that Ralston's equipment and expertise will allow for a more comprehensive search. Members of the Ada County Sheriff's Office dive team and the Eagle Valley Fire Department are currently searching other ponds and canal area close by, while detectives on the ground continue to talk to neighbors and search the area by foot. They went on to say that there is no evidence of any kind of foul play associated with Rory's disappearance, so the search for Rory does not meet the criteria or idea for an Amber Alert. Detectives have entered Rory's information into the National NCIC database as part of the standard process of looking for him, and again go on to say they realize this is a difficult time for everyone. They deeply appreciate the public's patience and will let everyone know ASAP if anything changes. Again, they reiterate that Rory has blonde curly hair. He was wearing a lime green shirt when he went missing, and they ask anyone with information or who sees him to call 911. On Thursday night in Eagle, Idaho, there was a candlelight vigil that was held for the missing 2-year-old Rory. Friends, neighbors, and strangers came together at the Legacy neighborhood to show support and unity for the family. They sang Amazing Grace while passing out candles. The evening was full of prayer. Prayers out to you guys, said Taylor Marshall, a Vigil attendee. I cannot imagine what you guys are going through, but just know that everyone here is being supportive and we are all being allies for your guys. So now our update for today, Friday, September 4th. At this point, about 2 hours ago, there was a press conference by the Ada County Sheriff's Office, and here's what we learned there. That they are conducting a voluntary house-to-house search of over 30 homes in the neighborhood right now, and their goal is to bring Rory home safe. Of course, that's what we all want, little Rory to come home safe, right? Gave a little bit of history saying, you know, Rory's this energetic boy, has a little bit of a history of playing hide and seek with his parents. So, you know, that's why they're searching now these homes. Parents have been assisting. They want to bring Rory home safe. Now the officials are urging people to search nearby areas. So if anybody's living nearby in the area, search those areas outside your home, under patio cushions, in sheds, in any campers, in anything where a 2-year-old would hide. Search those areas. That would be very helpful for people wanting to help that live nearby. Also, they're urged to check their camera footage, any kind of Ring doorbell footage, as well as backyard cameras. And they made a plea out to people that were in the area but don't live in the area, such as construction workers and delivery workers who may have seen something driving through, etc. They're working all tips tirelessly, night and day. They made another plea to those reluctant to call because they think their information may not be relevant or that it's already been given. Again, they said, please let the officials make that determination. Call a non-emergency dispatch with those things. Don't send them in through email or social media, and don't call 911 on that type of information. Call the non-emergency dispatch. There was a question about tracking Rory to the pond and why their focus was there early on. A canine dog did track Rory to the pond, but Rory had recently been back there, so they don't know, if that's just from the time before. They also said due to a code red that was called, people showed up in droves, and that can distort the tracking for the dogs. It's very common to search waterways early on, and that's why they're doing just that, especially because of the vicinity of the pond to the home. It was explained that, again, the family is visiting grandparents that live in the area. They live out of state. The grandparents live in Eagle. Parents were packing, getting ready to go home, and Rory just, as a 2-year-old, any parent knows, can just take off in the blink of an eye. Some of us have gone through our own scary moments, and thankfully, everything turned out all right. We hope that this will turn out all right with Rory, but it's getting scary going on this time period, right? 3 days now. Scary, scary. The search has been ramped up, this canvassing that they're talking about in the neighborhood, and it's more extensive. So what they're doing is they're going into homes. They're interviewing the people, and they're asking for consent to search the homes for anywhere that Rory might be hiding. It's a multi-agency operation participating in the search. Now they're draining the pond today, okay? It's run into some snags, but it's going on to drain that one pond. They ruled out another pond in the area, but that's what their plans are for today. Search efforts are focused on that pond since it is so near where he went missing. They did rule out that pond to the east, but the area is littered with ponds. Rory is familiar with the pond because it backs up to the backyard of his grandparents' home. Officers from multi-agencies were working around the clock, going around the edges of the pond, looking under boats and docks and things like that didn't require diving. The problem is the pond has 0% visibility due to silt and mud there in the area. So, the sonar was used, and it was relatively successful, but now they just want to drain that pond just in case. And so that's what we have right now. I will bring you any further updates. Our prayers go out that little Rory's found alive and well. Maybe, like I said, just some freaky thing like those other little toddlers that were found alive and well in the woods and stuff. Maybe Rory is hiding someplace. Let's hope that's what it is. We don't want to find him in this pond, and we don't want to find him deceased at all. We want him to be returned to his family safe and healthy. So let's keep our prayers for that. And what a terrible situation, the family's going through. And I'll bring you any updates as soon as they come in. Everyone have a good day and keep those prayers for Rory going. Take care now. Bye-bye. Oh, and please share this out so we can get this, any types of social media you have, share it on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you can share it out to get awareness, please. Thank you. Bye-bye.